Almost time. I'm just putting my drive down, seeing what I got tied on real quick. Then I'm gonna make an adjustment. I gotta remind myself to clean my screen because it looks like there's fish, but it's probably not. All right, what do we got here? Oh, underspin. I like that. First one to catch a limit gets a full shot of bourbon. Something a little bit more. For this one. Don't get me wrong, I think the zoom is great, but I think in this kind of condition, I think I have to go for something a little bit more natural. All right, and then what I want to do is make sure I add that scent on there, that garlic and blood tuna, and let that sit for a bit. Oh my god, this water is super gin clear. So I gotta be mindful of that. Oh, it hits yet, huh? That's the weird part. I thought by now, you know, oh, we got some hits on this bad boy, but not even that yet. So I've been reeling it slow, and I'm wondering that maybe my speed is too slow for them to really get it. So maybe if I speed it up. Had a really good bite. Man, looks like a big bite. That was really good. I was too quick on the trigger, so when he bit it, I swung on him. I think you realize it's a worm. so he spit it out quick, which is fine. So since I know he liked that, what I'm gonna do now is give him another shot. Well, I found an aerial fish. Just to here on in. In this case, what I'll do is I push it out there. Meaning if I cast it out there pretty far, 20-30 feet. Right there's good. Give it a nice aerial fish to settle in. And just take my time with it. I'm gonna let that line run. So like when I crossed over there, I could see the fish on the fish finder. So there's grass right now that I was rubbing up against on. But yeah, there's definitely fish here. Yes. Maybe this is not the right color. Maybe this is not what they want. Maybe they just feasted on this too much. So let's mix it up a little bit. There you are. The water is really clear. I think this might help the hazard on. This might produce the better bite. Quicker meal. Alright. The hazard on is like you gotta make sure you hide that hook because they see that. They're not gonna want to mess with it. Oh, yeah, I think this is gonna work. Another shot right here. Guess I can throw it there. Let that run. And I'm pretty sure this is where my bite's gonna come from. Man, it's like a snowball fish, but I don't show you. Man, this is tough. I don't know where to find a freaking productive bite here. Do you see where I'm at? I'm on towards your left, waving at you. Any more luck?
Nope.
All right, I'll keep it moving then.
I might want to go back to the same spot.
Yeah?
Maybe.
Okay. Okay, so pretty much I've hit a good amount of points and other areas of interest, and what I'm noticing here is there is fish that are out in that area, but I don't think they're bass. And at this point I'm getting really close to going into the areas where it'd be more shallow, because I think potentially that's going to be a better bite if they're active. But this event here is I mean, it's challenging, you know, for not pre-fishing. I'm not quite sure exactly where these guys may be staged at, but at this very moment there's definitely no fish over here where the sun is hitting. So maybe I can start warming up and head towards the area that are more shaded and with cover, because I don't see anything really productive here. Pretty much been throwing the usual what I would throw and sticking to the confidence baits, but they're not producing for me, so I may have to reevaluate what I'm doing, since I'm hitting all of these sunny areas, and the temperature here is at 62 right now in the water. So maybe it's too sunny and maybe they're in for shade and hiding in the shady areas. So I potentially see one area where may be productive also. So, but it's heavily guarded with a lot of rocks and structure, so might have to take a gamble and try that. But in the meantime, yeah, I'm just gonna keep trying to fish what I think may work, and then pull up a change up in a moment if I can't get anything to fire off, because I don't want to waste too much time here doing this. So we'll see. Where's my crankbait? Yeah, I really do like using this crankbait for searching to see where they may be at. And since we're in a shallow area here, I'd like to see if there's any that may be hanging out in the back. You know, I gotta figure out something else for this, because this ain't working very well. Yeah, well, this is my favorite part right here. I gotta admit, doing 3.6 on barely 28% of power, and I'm hauling ass on the NK300. I love it. All right, doing 3.68, 3.72, barely using 28% of power. I gotta admit, I'm extremely happy with that NK300, baby. Got a plane no more than 100 feet above us. That's awesome. Okay, what's up everybody? So we've been pretty much fishing the points and trying to target a lot of areas. Yeah, it's been pretty fun. I'm not noticing anything on the spots that I thought they would be more active. So what I'm going to do now is just go ahead and target a lot of the areas that are going to be more shaded and covered with that would be like my ideal situation. So yeah, thanks for watching. Let's see what we can do. All right, I'm in the ideal location so for the drop shot setup, and I am hoping that this will work. So who knows, but I'm in a shallow area and not so much shaded, but I'm banking on that it's going to do pretty well. All right, so my honest opinion about this the NK300 is, you know what, I don't have to worry about right now about my mini Coda dragging in the front, but then at the same time, like, I'm not really trying to put myself in a spot lock position. And I like the fact that I can really just have myself in up against the bank and pitch towards, you know, the area that I'm trying to target. The downside is I don't know. I guess if you don't have the PDL for pedaling, that might be a downside, because you're not going to be able to stay really in place. Like right now, see, I'm slowly moving off position, and because of this, you know, position that I'm in, I'm going to be required to pedal I think in these mother lode positions, mother lode lakes, it would be good. But right now, I'm just trying to get by with targeting the area that I want efficiently. All right, so we're gonna look at it like this. Crankbait did not work on this case. So I'm gonna put that away now. Drop shot, I've already tried. Since these guys were hugging the bottom pretty close, what I like to throw is get them onto the crawdad out, and hopefully with the crawdad out, you know, it's the mega bass. It's not the dark sleeper, I forgot what it's called, but it's the mega bass crawdad imitation. If I can get that to work. Don't mind me, I'm just trolling. Look at that plate. Today's been fun, man. It's been a fun one.
Yeah, they're still doing it.
Huh?
They're out of here.
I know. And there we go. 5.88 on a 2020 or 2021 Native Titan. I'm happy customer. I'm a happy customer. Extremely happy. If you hesitate on the NK300 or the 180, don't. You're missing out. I'm letting you know right now. You're missing out. Okay, so at this point, I gotta evaluate what I've tried, what I think works, what I think is not working. So I have to change up pretty much my technique. I've pretty much been trying to, you know, force the bite by the reaction. So my next thing to do is to really just try to see if I can switch it up on the fly, downgrade, example on the jerk bait, and and try something different when it comes to my approach, because at this very second I don't have a very successful bite. So I have to consider, it's like, okay, what are you doing? Like, how can you change? And that, I think, is adaptability. It's in the mindset of, like, you've been trying to do something and it's not working, so how do you adjust, right? And one thing I know is, if I, it's 15 minutes, if I downgrade towards my size of bait and lure, then there could be a chance that, you know, I can produce a bite. But at the moment, it's just what can I do, you know? All right, getting kind of desperate here, so I'm gonna try something different. Tying on a fluke. Finally caught one. Gotcha. On the fluke. There we go. Let's get this bad boy on the board. Knock it off. Yeah. Woo! Come on, baby. Reach 12. Let's go. Oh, all right, come on. Let's hope this one can meet the mark. Oh, he's a red eye too. Damn, not big enough. He's 11.5. All right, thank you, buddy. But I did catch a red eye. All right, I just had an experience here where the jig got bit while it was moving. So I'd like to bet that if they're biting the jig now while it's moving, and they're willing to bite a little crankbait here, they might get into their category of feeding. We'll see. Well, I guess this counts for something, right? Little small baby bass. He got hungry. Oh wow, I can feel a little heartbeat. All right, buddy, go. All right. Unfortunately, he's not sizable. I can't measure him, so. There you go, folks. That's the beauty of the trailer. You ain't gotta pull crap. Just gotta hold on, get your buddy on the other side.